We have currently 50,000 U.S. soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines on the ground in Iraq and twice that many roughly in Afghanistan. While there are some issues on which we may disagree, we all know that we must provide our troops with the support that they need as long as they remain in harm's way. Senate action on the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2011 will improve the quality of life of our men and women in uniform. It will give them the tools that they need to remain the most effective fighting force in the world. And most importantly of all, it will send an important message that we as a nation stand behind them and appreciate their service. Now, Madam President, this bill runs some 850 pages. The House bill, the counterpart bill, runs more than 1,000 pages. Even if we get 60 votes today to invoke cloture on the motion to proceed to this bill, and even if we're able to consider amendments and pass this bill in a few days, it will be a possibly insurmountable challenge to work out all the differences with the House. Over the last 10 years, Madam President, it has taken an average of 75 days to conference the defense authorization bill with the House after we pass it. If we don't proceed on this bill this week, then invoking cloture sometimes next week, even if we can do it, it would be a symbolic victory. And I don't believe that there would be enough time to hammer out a final bill before the end of the session. I don't believe in symbolic victories. This bill is a victory for the people in uniform. It's essential for the people in uniform. We should not act symbolically. In their name and for their sake, we should act in reality. But the only way that this will be real, and that the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, assuming we continue to keep it in the bill, will be real, is if we proceed to the bill this week. We cannot and should not delay this vote any longer.